Hey there, I got a Trillium IPA. It's new to me, not sure how new it is. Called Rink. I guess their Canton location, as pictured here, they make a little hockey or ice rink for the winter times. So this one was canned November 12th, so that's 8 days ago. And never had this one, obviously. It's 7%. It seems like all their like one-off single IPAs are 7% for the most part. And their Street Series is 7.3, and the 4-point series is 6.5. So this is in between. So this uses Citra and Sabro hops, and man, that can looks underfilled to me. It's like, come on. Treehouse is always overfilled, or not overfilled, but filled to the brim and spills on your hand a little bit, but preventing oxidation, giving all the beer. This one looks really underfilled. There's no way for me to really show it to you, but it's like almost an inch of space from the top of the can to where the liquid is. But Trillium and a big, the least filled cans I've seen were actually Equilibrium. I decided to buy their MC Squared double IPA, which I really enjoyed, and these cans were so underfilled and they seem like they're oxidized. But you know, if you watch my reviews, I like to complain about Trillium and Equilibrium, and every once in a while I'll go back and try their beers again. So that's not very hazy. Seems like the Trillium beers are getting less and less hazy, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I really enjoyed their Melcher Street. It still has a great aroma and everything. So there you go. But you'd think at this age it would be a little bit hazier. Some nice soapy bubbles. I poured it pretty hard. Bubbles are popping pretty fast, but that head will probably stick around for a little bit. Rink. So Sabro, seems like Trillium uses a lot. A lot of breweries experimented with it, and then the public was not really that super into Sabro, it seems, because of its coconutty quality. See if I can get some better shots there. Yeah, it's still sticking around. I'm getting aromas already. Yeah, I guess it just smells like Trillium, Citra sort of stuff, but then there's like an extra hint of toastiness. The malts they use in this are just like regular malted barley, 2-row. Something called crisp Vienna. Maybe that's what's giving this sort of toasty quality to it without giving much color. And then rolled oats, which I always love because that's what I eat every single day in the morning. Just regular rolled oats they throw into beer. And a lot of times in IPAs, or often, you know, oatmeal stouts aren't even that popular anymore, it seems. Yeah, it's not bad. There's some dense bubbles in there. It's a little bit toasty. And then just kind of a tropical fruit salad element the Sabro's bringing in. It's not exactly coconut. Maybe the toastiness is kind of making me think of toasted coconut. But it's almost banana, but not really. There's not like banana-y esters in this or anything. And like sweet pink sort of fruits or something. Yeah, it's not just like Fort Point with a hint of something different. It's quite different. Maybe a little hint of like juicy fruit. Wish it had more body to it. It has a little bit of a bite. I wonder, is the carb? A little difficult seeing the carb. Seems like the carb might be a little high. But it's kind of light bodied. I don't know about this one. Yeah, the lack of more body and sweetness gives it kind of a coarseness, which that's Trillium's sort of thing. So many of their beers are kind of a coarse, bubbly bite to them. or they're really hazy and chalky. This one doesn't have that, but there's just something that's not quite nice about it. The best ones have been some of their street series. I think these days they've kind of figured out how to get them really aromatic and flavorful, have some body, but not to be overly hazy and chalky. This one is not worth 19 bucks, I would say. And it's and there's plenty of flavor. Flavor's a little bit like that toastiness. Like, I guess it's good. I guess I like it. Yeah. No off flavors. A little bit of booze in the finish now, but it's not hitting super juicy notes. It's somewhat unique. I wonder if there's any sediment on the bottom. But I just wish it were a little bit softer. That's what would really make this beer work. Yeah, I might just like only buy Melcher Street, or like I don't really like Galaxy anymore. I might just buy the Street series with the hops that I like. Melcher or Stillings. Stillings is always nice and hazy and soft. Stillings is their one that uses Nelson Sauvignon hops, and Nelson beers has always seemed to be a little bit hazier. Same with like Galaxy. Excuse me. When I get some of the head in the sip, it's a little bit creamier. And it's quite drinkable, but yeah, the finish is just kind of coarse and like has a seltzery bite. A little bit too spicy, maybe. I guess I sort of shook up the can, but I'm getting some nice creamy head right now. But I don't know if there's any. Yeah, this didn't add like any haze or anything. Yeah, like there are probably lots of IPAs on the shelves that are like 15 bucks that are like this. So kind of regret not getting something else. But that's it. Probably give this one like a 4. Yeah, just the mouthfeel and flavor and the whole experience is just not booming. But not bad. Bye.